Good afternoon. My name is Robert Wurst, and I'm the president of the Just for the Kids Education Foundation. Welcome to the second annual Just for the Kids Tele-A-Thon. Last year's fundraising efforts were such a success that we were able to fund 14 projects totaling over $10,000. This year, we hope to raise $20,000 to continue to fund these special projects throughout the school district. I, along with all the members of the Board of Directors, would like to thank everyone for your support of our fundraisers and for making the foundation such a success. We have definitely continued our efforts to make our group known in the community. However, wherever you see us, our goal is always the same, and that is to raise funds to support innovative projects in the 10 public schools in the Bensalem Township School District. Our goal today is not any different. Although we surely think that this event is the most fun and certainly the most profitable, today we also have the added pleasure of showing you some of our grant dollars at work and hearing from students and teachers from throughout the district who have been involved in some of these special projects. There will also be several special guests throughout the day, including our final guest, Reggie the Pig.
Reggie the Pig.
Reggie the Pig will be here because there's been a challenge between the Belmont Hills Elementary School and the Cornwells Elementary School that whichever school raises the most money, their principal, either me or Mr. Jones, the principal of Cornwells, will kiss Reggie. So put the lawnmower back in the shed and order out for dinner, relax and enjoy the telethon, and most of all, please make a pledge.
One of our principals used to say all the time, I love it when a plan comes together. And if we can just get the folks out here to dial 244-2911 and send us the money, we would be very appreciative of it. You know, Bob, one of the things I really like about Just for the Kids Foundation is the fact that they raise monies in order to supplement the kinds of ongoing programs that we provide for our boys and girls each and every day. Those special projects that our teachers wish to do with the boys and girls that they wouldn't ordinarily be able to do or afford to do is a direct result of the Just for the Kids Foundation. So you're to be commended for that. And let's hope we get a lot
public. And now we have our Mayor, Joe DiGirolamo, on. I see Joe at so many of the community events and especially in the schools. Joe, I know you really do care about the kids, and we're so happy to have you here with us this afternoon. How do you feel about Just for the Kids Education Foundation?
Well, Bob, first let me thank you for allowing me to come on to this great program. It was such a success last year, and I think the name speaks for itself. It's Just for Kids. And that's very, very important. I know how our administration at Township works with the school district to try to make it the best we can for all of our kids. So we're very appreciative to your board and all the volunteers that you have here working today.
We do have another special guest that we'd like to bring on board. Jan Westcott is the president of our Bensalem Township Education Association. Jan is a teacher here at the Bensalem High School. Jan, welcome to our second annual telethon.
Thank you very much, Bob.
You were here last year when we were up in the AV, squeezed into the AV room upstairs here in the library, and as you can see this year we're much better location, and we're glad to have you back. So why don't you tell us how it feels to be the president of an education association that's been so supportive of our foundation?
It's a very busy job, obviously. I get out into all of our 10 schools, and right now I'd like to challenge any teachers who are out there, if you're watching, please call. Right now I'm going to make a donation on behalf of the teachers, but please, this should not prevent you from making a personal donation to this very worthy cause. I would like to donate $500. This is from the Bensalem Township Education Association, Bob.
Wow, Jen,
and for those
so
of you who don't know what that is, that's the Teachers Union of Bensalem Township.
From the Just for Kids Foundation grant that I received last spring, first of all, I was able to buy this bookcase to store all of the books. There are 4 or 5 shelves here of books that go with this program, and we've indicated on the front of the book stickers that show that Just for Kids purchased these books for us. These are the leveled books that I told you about that go with the program. So if a student is working on red dot books, they know to look on the top shelf, or blue dots, or the next shelf, and so on down. So the student selects their book, reads it, and then comes back to take the computer test.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the second annual Just for the Kids Tele-A-Thon. As Bob said, my name is Jim Gilbert. Today we are excited to share with you segments from some of the fabulous programs in the Bensalem School District, which feature the shining stars, the future of Bensalem, our children. Well, the mission of Just for the Kids is to promote and encourage innovative learning opportunities by raising funds, soliciting business partnerships, and pursuing and awarding grants that enhance and expand educational experiences for our students. As Bob said earlier, this segment is going to be the Snyder Middle School, and the MC for this segment is Principal Jim Lynch.
And the challenge that I offer to all of you today is to match what we did at Snyder Middle School. And what we did last Monday was have a sip-a-soda where the kids come down during 6th and 7th and 8th periods of the day. And during that time, we sell the kids a pretzel and a soda, and then we get them out of class for a period. So what we did is we collected some money for Just for the Kids Foundation, and off to my right also, Ms. Rachel Workman, and who's the other one you have with you today, Rachel? Jessica Ford, and these two students would like to make a presentation to the Just for the Kids Foundation. Come on over. Come on over, and you're going to talk a little bit about our school anyway. What we have here is a check for $250 that Rachel would like to present to the Just for the Kids Foundation on behalf of the students and faculty of Snyder Middle School. Rachel, what do you have to say about that?
Well, what we did is that we did a sip and soda.
Microphone.
We did a sip and soda on Monday, and all the kids from Snyder Middle School, we got money and we raised it for Just for Kids Foundation, and we would like to present this check to you.
It's always a pleasure. This is the second one that I've been at. You had the first one last year. I'd like to assure everybody out there who's watching the program that this is a very, very worthwhile cause. The phones are ringing. Jim mentioned the number 244-2911. A lot of good people involved in this, Just for the Kids, and your pledge is helping the children out here in Bensalem and the Bensalem Township School District to accomplish a whole lot of different things, and we would like to hear the phone ring. It's ringing right now, and urge everybody to call. Any type of pledge, $5, $10, anything that you would be able to donate would be greatly appreciated.
In this segment, we have the Schaefer Middle School, and we have special MCs. We have two students. We have Stephanie Tetley and Pat Bryant.
Hello, welcome to the Just for Kids Tele-A-Thon. I'm Stephanie Tetley, an 8th grade student from Schaefer Middle School, along with 7th grader Pat Bryant.
Hello.
Today we'll be speaking with some students from Schaefer. And now for your listening pleasure, Tim Best and Jen Smith, who are two great band students, will be performing their flute duet, Polonaise, and Baden Uri.
Gotta talk about this. Little change in plans. I'm the music stand, so that's why I'm here.
Why don't you folks at home hit your phones right now and make a pledge? The number is 244-2911.
But I have a special guest here with me, Senator Tommy Tomlinson, who has a few words to say to you.
So these are very, very important. I think one of the things that's so important is the community support of this and the community activity and the extra projects, the reading and the math programs that we help with our children. So I brought a check from my wife Nancy and I for $200 to pledge to this, and we'll be handing that over. And that's not to say what hasn't been taken off my bureau in change from my daughters Casey and Maddie to participate in the Kiss the Pig contest. I can't calculate how much money I've lost from my bureau to do this. Plus say that we just contributed another $10 each from Casey and Maddie to help our principal win that contest at Cornwells Elementary School. So please get to your phone, call the number. What's the number again? It's 2911, and we really encourage you to participate in this. This goes for children's activities, activities not normally covered under our budget, and things that we think are very, very special, and particularly get to some of the special needs of the children. So please make that phone call.
And Mr. Gilbert was over here and updated the pledge amount. So now the pledge total is $3,164. So we've had quite a few more donations in the little bit of time that we've been working. But the phones are quiet now, so that's not a good sign. So all of you that are listening throughout the school district, let's get those phones ringing. My PTG moms are waiting here ready to work. That's what they came here for. So the only way they could get to work is by your calling in and you're making pledges.
Good afternoon. We're live back at Ben Salem High School. Welcome back to our Just for the Kids Education Foundation Tele-A-Thon. We're just completing our second hour, and our tote board reads about $3,100, so please keep those pledges coming. We'd like to hear the phones ringing. It's 244-2911. Just want to remind you about the items that are up for auction throughout the telethon. Don't forget about our Furby display, including the whole entire display, which is only available at McDonald's locations and only available to the franchise owners. So this is a very special item. If you're a collector of these things, you sure want to get a bid in. We do have the birthday party also up for bid. That's a $150 item. And then the Happy Meals for a year. We do have a bid of $200 for the birthday party. So we're doing real well with these items. We also have the Boskop's basket, which is a value of over $300, including a pearl necklace with 14-karat gold chain. We have, I see some very special guests over there at our operator table. Dr. Ray Child is our assistant superintendent. I see Teresa Brill, one of our school board members. Also Ruth Bell and Crystal Bell and Bob Bell. Ruth is also one of our school board members. So please keep those phones ringing at 244-2911.